amici italiani, sono qui con Jaime Maussan.
Dear friends, I'm here with Jaime Maussan. We are in his office. Jaime is receiving at this moment some tomographies of the sphere. Yesterday I came just to greet him. Today we didn't have any work scheduled. Instead he arrived with a bag because the sphere is not kept here in his offices. He arrived with this bag because they were doing some analyses, some tests. And so I would say almost by chance, even though we know that chance doesn't exist. We find ourselves here with the sphere. We arrived early this morning in Mexico City. Honestly, I didn't hope today. I didn't think I would be able to see the sphere instead. It's a great gift that heaven has given us. To be able to see this wonderful object, which is a celestial gift. A gift from the brothers of the sky, because anyway, for me it's a sign that contact is approaching. It's the first time that civilians, especially civilians like Jaime Maussan, incorruptible people, who fight for the truth without any self-interest, have been able to have this sphere in their hands. It's not a coincidence. For me, it's a program of the extraterrestrials regarding contact between us and them. So it's truly extremely important that civilians, honest researchers, can have in their hands such a precious object, so wonderful, where the technological aspect also combines with the artistic aspect, with these inscriptions, with all these symbols. I know I've listened to various alleged researchers who say they are imprecise, that it's not possible that extraterrestrials would do things like this. For me, these are ridiculous opinions that I leave to time to judge, because what truly matters are the analyses, the very profound analyses that Jaime, through various experts, are conducting, and the analyses tell us and confirm to us that the object is extraordinary, that the object probably is not from this world. This is pure copper, over 90%, 99%, so it's thought to be a superconductor. The sphere, when flying, rotates rapidly. In fact, we see the surface has many, let's say, scratches, if we can use this term, because perhaps when the sphere flies in the desert or in places where there's something, it does as if it were a kind of, it wears it down in short, as if it were sanded. We can notice this very well. This has also been said by experts who have observed with very high magnification of inscriptions that are worn, so the sphere exhibits friction, spinning at very high speed, exhibits friction with dust that is in the atmosphere, which obviously at high speed becomes just like a kind of... Now I can't think of the technical term anyway, as if the sphere were sanded. So it's a sphere that most likely, you can also see here, this kind of circuit, quite worn in the center. There's this small indentation. We presume that the light that has been noticed while it flies comes from this area here. The surface of these half-moons has a different finishing like this one with the triangles. And here too you can see that the material is worn, so Jaime was saying that most likely it's been a long time that this sphere has been spinning and operating on our planet. So these are my first impressions at first glance. Here we see the middle part, also this part, the equatorial part of the sphere, with these that are not screws. They are indentations. They are black spots, black areas of evidently different material, whose function is not well known yet, but when the sphere rotates at very high speed. Evidently also this more shaped part of the equator of the sphere. Unfortunately you can't see it. I'm talking about the equator of the sphere because you see, friends, we have the lower cap perfectly smooth. There's only this wear, so the sphere rotates in this direction because the scratches themselves follow this direction. So the part of the cap, let's call it the interior, you see, is completely free of any other type of design, symbol, finishing. The equatorial part of the sphere, we see it here. And then on the upper cap, there's this beautiful figure, a five-pointed star that esoterically has very important meanings. Then there are these signs that will need to be studied more deeply as to what type of ancient writing they may resemble or refer to. We have these triangles all with both the half moons and the triangles with the circle. A fantastic object, friends. So much emotion and so much happiness. To be able to be here, analyze this object, talk with Jaime Maussan, talk with the experts whom we will interview in the coming days. We've just arrived in Mexico, and already we have found ourselves with, I repeat it, this wonderful gift. I greet you and expect many more updates. Thank you always, friends, for following us, for supporting us, and for the help you always give us, both with your hearts and also with that matter that we hate, but which is necessary to live in this world. A hug to all friends. See you soon.
Un abbraccio a tutti amici, a presto.